There we go. First off, Sandy, one that's got to feel good for you. One that's got to feel good for you and the group here tonight.
Yeah, for sure. We've been playing a lot of great hockey lately. A lot of one-goal games. Like I said before, recently it hasn't gone the way we wanted it to, but just a huge win to end off the road trip.
For you get the tying goal. Walk us through that one maybe first off. Late stages, 6-on-5. What are you seeing putting the puck on?
Yeah, I think it just starts with great recoveries from our forwards. All night on the power play, we had a lot of really good looks, and on the 6-on-5 there, I think just have more of a shot mentality, and we had a lot of bodies in net, so it paid off.
And in overtime, you get out there for a second shift, make that pass to Timmy. What was your read on that play, specifically feeding Timmy on the 2-on-1?
Yeah, honestly, it starts with Timmy just playing hard in the D zone, eliminating his guy, and allows me to get the puck, and he beats his guy off the ice. Such a great skater, such a great pass, and Brady, he's had a lot of good looks lately, and I'm just happy he put that one in.
You talked about these one-goal games, and you said when it's not going the way you want it to, a game like that can feel like, oh no, here we're going again, right? How did you avoid the frustration on this night?
Yeah, I think they had a big push in the second period, the last 10 minutes, and we were tired. We weren't managing the puck well. As D-men, we weren't breaking it out well, so kind of just flip the switch there, intermission, not feel sorry for ourselves, and keep pushing.
On your goaltender, who, despite how the game maybe went at some times, came up with huge saves when you needed them.
So good. 2 or 3 backdoor tap-ins in OT. He comes across and saves it and saves the game for us. So, he's an absolute stud.
I'm talking with some of the players here. It feels like you guys have felt that your game is right. Results haven't quite been there. What can a game like this, where the results do come from playing it right, do for you going forward?
Yeah, I think it shows the resilience of our team. Like you said, we've played a lot of really good hockey lately, and we've been losing, which is frustrating at times. But you can't be negative. You obviously got to raise your game, but you got to stick to the same things. And tonight was just a demonstration of all of that.
Thank you very much.
Guys, Nick, that one's got to feel good for you in the group. What did you see maybe from your team here tonight?
I really liked our third period. I thought, it could have been easy just for us to, mail it in. I think that the way things have been going for us, but dug in the third, played a really good road third period, and got one with the goalie pulled, so that was huge. And then obviously Timmy and Brady making a really good play in OT, and great road trip for us.
And for you personally, you pick up the goal, get one from Dermy, who's playing some consistent time on your line. He picks up the point, 300th game for him tonight. What has he brought to the team?
A lot. Brings a lot. He brings, so much energy. The boys absolutely love him in the room. He's a great teammate, and he sticks up for everybody when he has to. So, if you watch the play, I think the bench was probably happier than he was. So. Great play by him. He kind of did all the work. I was just fortunate enough to be on the receiving end of the pass, and then obviously lucky to go in.
They pushed at the end of the second period. What was the messaging going into the third specifically? You mentioned the third period and the bounce back. What was the messaging going into the third?
Just dig in. Obviously, the second half of the second period, they kind of took it to us, but we regrouped, refocused, and then, like I said, we played a really good third period, and then got one with the goalie pulled. It was a huge goal by Sandy. So, great road trip. Just got to make sure we build it off, finish and go to Christmas.
Talking about digging in, but what was the mindset of the group, given good hockey you've played and not getting the results you want? What was the mindset that allowed you guys to get that one?
Just stick with it. I think every team goes through a stretch like that. If you look back, I think our last 6 games we've had our chances to definitely score, and then obviously haven't been getting rewarded. We've run into some really good goalies, but I just thought the third period was probably our best period of the road trip to kind of propel us to a win. But yeah, we've kept positive. Obviously, if things aren't going our way, but we dug in. I'm really proud of our group.
You spoke of the goal, but you speak specifically to taking advantage of what looked like a miscue
On what, sorry?
on your goal. What
goal?
looked like a coverage miscue by the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a great play by Dermy. I think I was coming off a change, so I was just kind of hopped on the ice, and yeah, he made a really good play to kind of find me far side, and then I was kind of one-on-one with the goalie. So I mean, when that happens, you just kind of make sure you bear your chance. Yeah, thanks.
Brady, one that's got to feel good for you in the group. What do you see first on the overtime goal there?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great play by Sandy to read that we had a 2-on-1, and great pass by Timmy.
And for you personally, you get on the board, first goal of the year. Just how does that feel to be able to get back on the
Yeah, it's been a grind of to a certain extent, and yeah, I'm just really happy with the 2 points at the end of the day.
4 points now overall on the road trip. How important of a win is this in comeback fashion to be able to build off of going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think we lead the league in losses by 1 goal, and we made emphasis on 6-5 that we weren't going to get denied. So maybe it took a little puck luck, but I think we were due for that.
A push in the third period. Or the second period, I should say. What was the messaging going into the third period to try and battle your way back in this game?
Yeah, I mean, just stick with it. Trust the process, and just trust one another, and I think that's what we did.
Brady, there's a couple times that I've talked to you right here after you've walked away from winning games here. What is it about Winnipeg for you?
Oh, it's I don't know. It's nice playing for my grandpa family, and it's just nice to be here. I think there's a lot of memories here with our family, my dad, and my grandpa, and my mom being from here. So yeah, I just always get excited playing here.
You get the payoff. You guys have been playing the right kind of hockey for a while now. Maybe not getting the results. When you do start getting the results, when you're playing right, what is that? Where can that take you?
Oh, it's endless possibilities. I think like you said, we've played a lot of good hockey, haven't gotten points to get rewarded for it, and we know that the stretch of hockey is going to be a thing in the past, and we're going to be better because of it. So maybe this is step one, and kind of turning around and not looking back.
Thank you.
I thought it was a well-played game by both teams. There wasn't a lot of room on the ice. I thought we pushed hard in the first 11 minutes of the second period. They responded. They got some juice off their first goal. They kind of had us on our heels. And I loved how we stuck with it in the third period. We've been saying it a lot. We've liked the way we've played as of late. And it's not easy to stick with your game when you're not getting the wins and you're playing decently. So I was happy that we did.
On that note, what was maybe the messaging going into the third period after they pushed it late in the second?
Just believe. Just keep playing the game the right way. And that's hard. It's hard to hear the same thing. They know that they've been playing well, and we just stuck with our game. And credit to the team for doing that.
It gets the first goal of the game, but Dermy picks up an assist in his 300th. How was the reaction from the bench on that?
Guys are excited. He sticks up for a lot of guys. They know that. He plays hard. It was nice to see him get rewarded with a helper.
Travis, a thought on your goaltender. It looked like maybe an up-and-down game for him, but definitely had some big saves for you when you needed them.
Yeah, he sure did. There's been a lot of talk about his game this year, and he really, you could see he was dialed in tonight. Came up big for us in the third period and obviously in overtime.